You're live.
Good morning, everyone. Surprise! I have my sidekick, Donnell, with me this morning, and it's so good to see each and every one of you. Thank you guys for taking your Sunday morning and coming in and hanging out with both of us today. Um, I'm starting to catch cold. I know that's what it is. So we reached out to Donnell last night, and Joe's like, you're supposed to be over here with us today. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll come. He just didn't want to read the chat anymore. We know what he was doing,
You know what
right?
it was? He got upset with me saying dead air in the chat last time, and so he wants to put me up on the screen now.
Ooh, so he can be on the background going, the dead air, the dead air.
Yes.
So I'm lucky enough to have Donnell with me this morning. I'll open the chat up and welcome everyone. Donnell, thanks again, honey, for hopping in. But once I pass the reins over, Donnell's going to handle the chat. They won't be with us today. Um
Aw.
she's at her grandchild's soccer ball tournament.
Oh,
So
awesome
they're
sauce.
at the, what do you call it, the halftime, the second quarter. I don't know how this soccer stuff works.
I couldn't tell
So
you.
I don't understand sports. Why do you want to run and sweat? I just don't get it. Michelle Crafton Moore's in the house. Joe beat you for a change. Brenda Foley, good morning, sweetheart. Susan. Um, I don't know this. I think it's Karen. Let me see. Giovanna, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Irisel lady's in the house. Good morning, sweetheart. Not sure why. Oh, okay, it's Bob. I don't know. YouTube's acting really crazy. I feel you in just a minute. Good morning, Miss Pat. No, stay in. You don't want to go out and do yard work. It's too cold. I'm telling you, we've got it cold up here. Let me see. Candace is in the house. Good morning, sweetie, and it's so good to see you. Morning, folks. I'm listening in the background, adding binding to my third quilt. Awesome. Yes, you'll have to share pictures in the group. Anytime you guys are doing something, whether you're my channel, Donnell's, or Debbie's, please hop over to the Ying's Pen Pals and share them or share them in
Yes.
the groups because we all intermediate our channels. Everybody's pretty much all in with each other.
Yes.
And that way we're all seeing
And
everything.
all three of us are always trying looking at the cute stuff over at the squirrely group.
Yes, absolutely. And this year, I'm telling you, hang on to the reins because this girl is all over the place squirreling for 26. Um, Debbie's in the house. Good morning, good morning. I saw your fabric haul, and I'm sorry you didn't get your batting. It has to be a secondary delivery.
Yeah.
Deb's in the house. Mama's in the house.
Mommy!
Mommy, the mafia mama. I love it. Mafia mama.
I'm gonna have
We
to change
want,
her name on there to Mafia Queen.
yes, the mafia mama. I tell you what, I told Joe about it yesterday, and it was too cute. It was too cute. He's going, I worked on a few things, and he's sitting there watching, and he's like, that little thing, she a mafia mom? I say, yes, she'll take a hit out for us. She'll even help us hide the body. Beautiful
Seen her.
fabric,
Papa
Debbie.
Joe, you should have seen her during the game right, left, center. She was brutal.
He'll get to see if he comes to one of the other retreats.
Yes.
Janet, it's so good to see you, sweetheart. Good morning, sunshine. Your mom just makes me so happy. I, I, I just love her so much. You'll never know how much she touched my life.
She
So
is definitely one of a kind.
you, you're blessed to still have her and cherish her. Because if
Yes.
you ever want to give her away, call me. I have no problem. I bring her
No,
home
but
with
if we
me.
ever want to get like a larger house and all three of us get into that house together, then we can all equally share.
Ooh.
I
Ideas.
I don't know if the
Michigan.
husbands could all handle all of that, but
Yeah, that might be an issue.
might have to get a separate house just for the husbands.
He houses. You never know. Mama's saying, please. Anyway, today what I'm working on, and I'm going to throw this out there so you guys can be praying hard today. Harper's heading back to Pittsburgh, and she's going to be getting her third infusion to help fight this rejection tomorrow morning. It starts the medicine running into her for the infusion again. So if all goes well and her vitals stay stable and things, she'll get to come home late Monday night or possibly Tuesday. If things don't go the way that we're praying they do, then she'll be in through Thanksgiving. So right now,
Oh no.
just pray that this infusion. Then we have to wait, like I think they said 4 to 6 weeks, and then she'll have the fourth one. And we're praying that all that kicks this rejection into hiding.
Yes.
Thank you, baby girl, and thank you, Miss Donna. I love you too so very much. Yes. So today, I've fallen behind. Life happens and things. So I put this quilt on the back burner, just working on it a little bit at a time. So I didn't sleep well last night. So while I lay there tossing and turning, so I came up and I began joining my blocks. I'm not going to let you see it all yet. No, 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 no. But what I will do is go ahead and join the final row. Then we'll add the final row to one of the two quadrants, and then we'll join the two quadrants, and then we'll start to border the puppy out. So I think it's going to be fun to see all this come together. Um, Praying for your little princess. Thank you. God is good, and we know she's in the best place, in the best hands, and she's got the best physician there ever was.
Yes.
So, yeah. And then tomorrow night on our live, I'm going to be working on that quilt block challenge that we did. You know how Joe threw us that challenge?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to put all those blocks together. And I
Those
made
blocks
one
all came out
special
so
block.
beautiful.
And we're going to bless. I made Jason, my son in law, a quilt out of that fabric. And I was going to add this to the back. And I was like, it doesn't do it justice to do two-sided. And my daughter and her husband and my granddaughter Peyton, they love Disney. They live for Disney. So I'm making her that Peyton. So her and Daddy have a matching quilt, and I made her a special block, and I'll show you guys that tomorrow.
Oh, awesome sauce.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wrap that up, and nobody knows I'm doing this. Poor Jason, he come in last week after his was all put together, and I told Joe I just got it on the long arm. Will you take this upstairs so I can square it? He laid it on the coffee table for his next trip up. And I kid you not, Jason comes in and sits down and it's right in front of him. He has no clue it's his.
Oh
He
my
just saw
gosh.
it all folded up and he's like, oh, that's cute. And
Oh my gosh.
yeah. So I'm going to let you handle the chat. I'm going to just sew away.
Alrighty. So let's see here. We have Joanna from Joe's Creative Wanderings in the house.
Yay, good morning, good morning.
And Miss Mitzi Quilter is here.
Good morning, Mitz.
And now we got Joyce JK.
Good
And
morning,
let's see.
Joyce.
Everybody right now is just saying hi, hi, hi's.
And
Giovanna,
YouTube, yeah, YouTube is being really, really crazy.
yes.
Over the last week and a half, they get through every once in a while, and we're coming to the end of the year, and they do the big scrubs of the channels that they subscribe and they don't watch. So if you're a channel holder, watch your numbers. If you're a subscriber, please share our channels because that helps us to stay fluent with our numbers. And we lost like 20 some last night alone because they do the scrub. So if you don't get the alert, check and make sure that you are still subscribed to all your channels. And check
Yeah,
that about, I would say
YouTube
check it
like to be
like
a little
once a month.
funky.
Yeah. You can tell when it's happening because everybody's talking about how the YouTube acts crazy. Well, that's the what the bots
Most
are doing their clean outs.
It's like I understand they need to use bots because it can get like a little tricky at times and all,
Mhm.
but they need to get their bots under control.
Yeah, I'm always over at your channel and it's unsubscribed me. I don't know how many times. So I have to check everybody's
And I'm
channel.
a paying member of yours and I've gotten unsubscribed. I'm like, excuse me.
Mhm.
I'm like, you would think that the paying part would mean that I want to watch.
No, I'm giving up, you know? The bots together. Joe says, get their bots together.
Betty says, sorry, forgot to say hello. So hello, everybody. Good morning, Miss Betty.
Absolutely. Good morning and welcome. What's everyone else working on today? Yeah, are you sewing? Or are you just relaxing? I did my church service online today.
I'll be doing
I,
that after the
I did
live
it at
stream while I
2:30 this
prepare.
morning.
Yeah, I'll be doing that this after my live or after our live stream this morning and all our joint live stream, and while I get my invoices together for my order from my sales yesterday.
I am so proud of you. That was a big sale.
Yeah, it was. That was crazy. I did not expect it to be that amazing, and I'm so grateful for anybody and everybody that placed orders. If you have not, just to let you know, if you place an order during the live stream and you have not emailed me yet, you need to do so I can get your invoice to you today. Because I would like to get these out as quickly as possible so you can have them so that way there it's not held up by too much Christmas shipping going on.
Right. There's definitely that does happen quite a bit.
Yes.
Right now we're getting packages I ordered. I kid you not. The mailman, he told Joe one of our neighbors got like 40 packages in one day.
Oh my
And
gosh.
he said they were postmarked prior. And it's happened to us all this week as well. He's making 2 trips a and day. He's making 2 trips a day around our area.
Oh
So I don't know if they
wow.
were on one of the wrecks. I don't know.
Yeah, my
But
packages, I have this one regular mailman. He's an elderly man and everything's such a sweetheart and everything and all. I want to make him some bowl cozies for Christmas.
uh
But anyway, because he's such a sweet guy, and he always brings my packages right up by my front door for me. Always
yeah.
check, always checks my mailbox to see if I got anything going out. Watches for my flag on the mailbox and everything. Anytime there's a substitute, they never even stop at my house.
Mm.
And I'm like, I just want to go out there to the young kids and smack them around a little.
Yeah, like I love our mailman. I really, honestly, he's the best one we've had out here in 30 years. Hey, Courtney, it's good to see you, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well. I haven't saw you.
See, Joanna says she is making a batch of French toast. Got to taste test the homemade challah bread.
Not a
Not,
clue.
I do not know what challah bread is, but okay.
So if you're sewing along and you're doing one of these, and I know I've got 2 people that are following along, they've emailed. You need, you don't have to do it my way, but this is what I'm doing. I have 120 total Crown Royal bags, and that's just for the inside. That doesn't include the border that I'm adding some style, I guess, some color, some bling. I don't know what you want to say, but I'm going 10 across and 12 down.
And what
Okay,
size quilt would that make when it's done?
I didn't even do the math. Somebody do the math. Math is hard in my
What?
head this morning. Normally I would have it done.
I'm like, wait a minute. Does that mean that you don't have the binding ready either?
Nope. This is all in my head making it.
Oh
So
my God. Papa told
And
mark it on the calendar. She ain't got the binding done in advance.
yeah, I have to build the backing, but I've already got everything laid out. I know
Yeah.
how I want it to come. So the
So
goal is my vision for this quilt comes full circle and it works the way that I'm
I
hoping
love
it
quilts
does.
that way, that we can think of in our head and just go with the flow and figure it out as we go.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I did with that Halloween panel that I did for my son.
Hmm.
See, Miss Brenda Foley says I am still catching up on my monthly sew-alongs. The retreat stuff put me behind. Girl, try being
Hey,
a content creator and working 40 hours a week and trying to catch up.
and then I kid you not, I made myself a personal challenge for December.
Of course you
And
did.
yeah, I wanted to
Like
end
you
the
needed more
year.
stress.
Yeah, like I don't have enough going on, right? So make sure every day you check out to see what video has popped because I challenged myself to do 31 videos for this.
Ooh, you too?
Yeah. So yeah, they're in queue ready to drop on the days in the time. I busted up different times. Some will be at 9, some will be at 11. I'm trying to see what time of day is good for us.
Yes.
So
Let's see.
that way I
Oh,
know.
okay. Mama Debbie says that the challah bread is actually pronounced challah.
Oh, cool.
Still don't know what it is though.
Me either, but it sounds good. But
Okay, Joanna says it's a Jewish egg bread. And
cool.
Michelle's Krasimore is working on yo-yos. She is
Oh,
in the process of making a lot of yo-yos for a yo-yo quilt.
oh, cool. That'll be pretty. I
Giovanna says she missed it and she's had a crazy week.
hope you're doing well, Giovanna.
Yes. See.
Diane's surgery went well last week and she gets the stitches out tomorrow. Praise the Lord on that, I tell you.
That is amazing.
Yes.
Brenda says she gives their mailman a gift certificate for the local Dairy Queen. That is awesome.
Yeah, once a month, Joe and I, since we've gotten this really good mailman, I want to say like once a month, maybe every other month, but we've been heading into the holidays, so we've been doing it every month. We've been getting him gift cards. So he never
Uh-huh.
knows when, but if he comes to the door, because we keep them on the TV stand, and Joe just turn around, they're all like it might be a $10 one for something, just crazy stuff. And Joe
Yes.
shake his hand, thank him, and slide the card in. But
Yeah. Last
then he
couple of
meets
years,
Buttercup at the door, and she goes out full force like she doesn't know who he is, barking and barking. And once he says, "Buttercup, get in the house," she turns around and goes in.
see Luna Bell, she'll see the mailman and she'll do like that whole like putting her front paws down and shaking her booty, wanting to like if she wants to play and pounce on him. And he'll be
Hmm.
like, "Oh no, keep that big dog away."
Yeah. And I swear, when I was watching Debbie's video last night, you know how you're not feeling your best and you're laying there and my head's going dumpty, dumpty, dumpty. And
So
I swear I thought she had a turkey on her head.
She did.
Was that real or did I
okay, so Kerma, which is Bob H, said Diane's surgery went good last week and she gets the stitches out tomorrow.
I call that a win day.
Yes. And Janet says, "Wowza, Donna must have a fever. No binding pre-made."
There you go. Normally I have everything, but this is make up in your head as you're going along, kind of. So I was not sure how big I wanted it to be, but the blocks are 7 inches. So you think about the width, and then I'm adding two separate borders around. One's a 4 and one's a 6.
Yes.
So I'm estimating about an 80 by 80 when it's done, but we shall see. And like I said, that's just a soft estimate.
Yes, definitely. Let's see. We have who was it? Okay, Andrea just joined in on the chat. Says howdy, squirrely friends. Hey, Andrea.
Good morning.
And Giovanna says, I'm trying to get used to going out 4 times a day, doing 2 flights of stairs every time up and down. It is tiring and painful. I am so sorry, girl. But all in all, that is going to be good for you.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't just sit all the time.
Oh,
Debbie, she looked like she had her head in the turkey. Oh, Joseph,
naughty list for Papa Joe.
she tell him the other day, she know he love her when he's picking on her. Well, she shouldn't have said that because now he do. He laying on the bed last night with me, and we watch YouTubes before we go to sleep. And
Yes.
I went in at like 7 o'clock. My head was thumping. And I was like, I'm just going to lay here for just a little bit and see what I can, get into. Well, that didn't go well, as you could see, because we were on the phone. I was on the phone with you. I was on the phone with Day. I was like, Papa Joe, you're just jealous. He needs a turkey head. You need to send him one of those.
One that
Yeah.
has the legs that move when you pull the cord.
Yes. Now I knew she'd get it. But yeah, that fabric haul was pretty cool. She did. That was pretty cool.
Definitely. It's so funny because after me and you spoke yesterday about the
Mhm.
boutiques,
Mhm.
Day actually sent me a message last night. She goes, hey, she goes, have you ever had the chance to get those boutiques in order to figure out what you want to get rid of and all for me and Donna to look at? I'm
I
like,
never said nothing to her. I forgot about it.
yeah, I'm like, I actually called Auntie Donna earlier and while we were in discussion of something else, I brought that up and she claimed the whole bundle.
Did she say,
She's like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm like, I am so sorry, Day. She goes, girl, don't even worry about it.
no, it was so funny because I didn't even think to tell her. Normally we tell each other everything, but with life right now, yeah.
Yes. And
And she
for anybody
knows.
that wants to know what bundle I'm referring to, this is the bundle Batiste that is going to Auntie Donna. And yes, it's mainly blues.
Now you know why it's coming to Maryland, right?
Yes. I already knew showing all those blues, it was going to be a done deal.
Yeah. I call that a pretty even swap.
Yeah. And the best part is that this one right here is slightly less than 3 yards.
Oh, you can be that.
No, because I only know that because it was a 3 yard requirement when I bought it from Heather.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that Day and I have that. If you bought it from Heather, we have it too.
yup. Because at that time it was like where you had to get 3 yards to get a private Zoom session with you. So I'm like, I'll take three of that and three of that and three of that.
Yeah, we do crazy over here.
Yeah,
Um,
Me and Mikey were actually battling over a couple of them. And he's like, would you let me have some too? Fine, you can have the next one.
maybe. That way Papa Joe can munch on the drumsticks while he rests. The legs that can dangle on the shoulders. He is a leg man, just saying.
Ah, la 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 la.
And now that I'm drinking coffee, this so one the block is going to the daughter-in-law's for Thanksgiving. Awesome.
That is amazing. And Brenda said she loves the Crown Royal layouts.
I'm hoping that when this all comes together, you'll be able to see the vision I had for this.
That thing is so gorgeous.
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't even
gotta.
know. My mom gifted me a bag of those. years ago. And then I wound up just tossing them out because I didn't know what to do with them. I was a brand new quilter. I didn't have a clue what to do with them.
I honestly, I just sat one day and was like, Shelly Moyer, she was doing one, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. And she was doing it for one of her customers, and she had a full bag or so left over, and she brought them to retreat and gave them to me.
And
So I
Mama
was
Debbie
like,
goes, Donna, TMI.
I didn't mean it that way. I knew what was coming when I said it, and I was like,
You're like, what the heck? I've already did my church
no,
service. I'm good for the day.
it's because I'm so tall. Everybody says I have legs for days. They go on and on and on and on. That's what I meant. Not
Yes.
the dirty, not the dirty. The quilt looks like Donna didn't say he was a boob man. No, he had to buy them for me.
Mama says she's just here to make us giggle.
Oh,
Mitzi says the quilt looks like a picnic quilt. Yes, it does.
yeah, I guess you could say, yeah.
Almost gives it like that whole like checkerboard look to
Yeah,
it. And I love
yeah.
it. It's
I
so cute.
the first everybody's been asking me, how did you do that? Was it hard? This is not hard, I tell you. Everywhere I saw you're supposed to put the interfacing with the bags, then cut the bags. I didn't do that. I skipped that step. I'm like, no, that's too much work.
Yeah,
I'll,
my
I'll
mother-in-law, when she makes t-shirt quilts, turns out she doesn't do the interfacing on the back and everything.
Yep,
She uses the bias to her advantage.
yep, that's the best way to do. Yes.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's okay. But the bugs, what I did was I didn't even press the bags. I hand fluffed, and then I got my Fallon rulers out, and I found out which size was going to be more useful, that I could get the most fabric. And
Yes.
that's how I chose the size, and it's 4.5 inch center, and then I designed the block around that.
Awesome.
And yeah. So when I was
But
done, I squared it down to the 7.
but it looks absolutely gorgeous.
I just hope it comes together the way I have it in my head.
I'm sure it will, and if it doesn't, if it's a
Uh,
little fluff in there, you'll figure it out.
There won't be. I starch a lot. A lot. Kimberly Jolly ain't got nothing on me, okay?
So what you're saying is the kit that you sent me and everything, it should
You
be
don't
able to
have to
walk all by
starch it.
itself.
Yeah. Anybody that knows me knows I do starch heavily. I don't like make it like paper, but I could. I just don't like my fabric shifting all over when I'm sewing.
Yes.
So, like for my January project, I spent all day yesterday. Well, in the afternoon when I was done everything else, I was like, I didn't want to sew anymore. So then I was like, I'll just press all the fabric for that and get it not cut, but at least the pressing done. So that's what I did for that. So I'm working like 2 months ahead on some stuff, or these projects will not get done. So
Yes.
if it can be ironed or cut ahead, it will be.
Now I've heard different aspects of this, and I want your opinion on it, of what you do. For starching, because I'm not a big starcher. The only time I actually use starch is just best press on my seams with a pen.
Right.
So when you starch, do you like put it on there, let it soak and dry, and then iron it? Or do you put it on there and then iron it right away?
If I'm doing yardage, I will string it across the long arm and spray it before bed, then bring it up and press it. But if I'm doing little small sections, like under fourth of yard, I just lay it here, spray a couple different places here, and then pick it up as it's air drying and just press it. But
Okay.
any customer quilts, when they come, they don't hit the long arm unless I've starched them and got every wrinkle out and I'm checking and popping seams, making sure everything's good to go.
So what you're telling me is that Motown needs some adjusting before I send them.
Just make sure you do your victory lap and I'll be happy. And I already know what I'm doing with him when he gets here. I already have the thread. So,
Oh, awesome sauce.
yeah. So I think it will turn out.
Oh, he's gonna come out so amazing.
We shall see. We
Hey,
shall
bro.
see. We need to stay optimistic, right?
Yes, we have to.
And as you
And
can see,
either people quit talking or my chat just completely
my
froze.
chat just stopped. I don't even know if we're on anymore. Y'all do women.
Still
Love
showing
y'all
live on
towards
my phone, but
okay. Yeah, I never know.
okay. So I had to close out my chat and then come back in.
Okay.
Let's see here. Where
We
did
are
I
not
leave off?
ignoring you.
Right?
Yeah, the last thing I have is Brenda Foley on my side.
Yeah, so the last thing that I read before everything froze up. Okay, Andrea says he's here. Candy, hey girl. Hey, Katie Crafts.
Okay.
Let's see. Yep, Brendy Foley put love y'all, chores to do. Ew, yucky word.
I did all my chores yesterday for the week.
I wasn't
I'm
even
dying.
home yesterday after my live stream. I left here and well, I made up the business cards for me, you, and Mama. For so it turns out one of the bars right by my house that she tends to
Hmm.
and all they are doing like a quilt show or craft show today.
Oh,
So she has the quilt, the purple Bargello quilt that you quilted for
oh,
her hanging up there. And mine and your cards, I made up both with our contact information and everything for if anyone wants any of our services.
cool. We do like
As
to
well.
service people.
Sunday morning now. Let's keep it clean.
I was.
Keep it clean.
Just,
She was, my brain wasn't.
I saw the look on the face, and I was like,
Pretty girl.
And then I also made business cards for her doing her pierogies and her Afghans.
oh, cool beans.
Yes. And so
So
she's taking that all up there and dropping that off this morning and everything before she goes, and then she's gonna be going home and making pierogies.
I am so proud of her. That business is really kicking off very nicely for
It
her.
is. She says she is so busy. She's got like an order right now for like 5 Afghans.
Oh,
And so I sat down and helped her calculate how much she should charge based upon size and time and materials and everything. Because I'm like, you got to calculate how much materials you're trying using and then calculate roundabout how much time you're going to use spending making it. I'm like, because you got to get compensated for your time because it does take a long time.
yeah. I I have no doubt. I mean, the one that she made for me, it's staying with me forever.
Yes.
Donna
Yep. That's the
Lee,
reason why the one that made what?
Candace.
Oh,
Lee.
Donna Lee. Mama Debbie goes, not it.
Hmm.
Oh, goodness gracious. So, do we got some borders on yet, Auntie Donna?
I have the topping, the bottom one, and I'm trying to decide how I'm going to do the next to border, because like I said, there's no design. I'm just doing it. I'm winging it,
Yes.
so I have to decide how much quilt math I want to put into this sucker.
Definitely.
So right now, because I want these to lay very stiffly, my Crown Royal bags, I'm not sure I'll use these. I'm not sure I'll use all of these, but just in case I don't want to have to stop and come back and do it again.
So pretty. Now that is purple, correct?
Yes, this is reading blue, but it's a purple. Yeah, I like to, when I'm doing the bags, I like to just make sure that it's rubbed in. I know it sounds weird, but believe it or not, that way you're getting it into all the corners. Since I chose not to stabilize,
Yes.
and it'll sit for a minute and then I'll hit it and you'll hear the sizzle.
I love that sizzle sound.
Mm,
I may be weird, but I love the sizzle.
yeah,
That lets me know I'm actually got it.
right. Absolute. So I got a good question for the chat today.
Watch out, people.
Always thinking. How many projects do you need to finish before the end of the year?
Dude.
Janet, Donna, in the words winging it are never in the same sentence. This one, I'm telling you, this one I am winging because this is going with a wing and a prayer. Because
you should even quilt like a wing on the either on the label or on the
wing and a
quilting.
prayer. Yeah. Absolutely.
I got 2 quilts I would like to finish before the end of the year.
You sound like me. I keep looking around here. I really want to tie off all the loose ends. Like I will not finish our Heather one because that doesn't end until March.
Yes.
But all the open sews per se, I want to have all of them completed. You know what I'm saying? And by
Yes,
complete, I
ma'am.
mean into flimsy form. I know I'm going into next year. I've owned it. I'm claiming it. I will have probably 6 quilts I'm not going to get quilted before the end of the year. But I'm okay with that. And this will be the first time since I started quilting that I'm taking 25 into 26.
But you know what? It's been a very rough 2024 and 2025 for you guys.
Right. It's been a lot. And
Actually, it's been a really rough 2023, 24, 25, ever since Harper first got ill.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's been like between you, Harper, and Papa Joe, everything's been wild and crazy, bumpy ride. So
it's been a journey, all I got to say. It's been something.
it has, but you guys have stayed strong, especially with your faith, and the Lord has taken care of you guys and Harper. So
yeah, and Joe and I, how I want to say, I want to make sure I say this with kindness because I don't want to come across like a jerk with him because he's always been a helper, always been a doer. But since the stroke, he has upped the game and does more, if that makes sense.
Papa Joe is reminds me a lot of my husband because he's a fixer.
Yeah,
Papa Joe's a fixer.
He
sees something wrong, he wants to fix it. He wants to be there to take care of you and fix it and make sure you're good and safe.
Yep.
And like whenever I fell and hurt my back, my husband was the same way, massively overprotective. Because like if I even try and make a noise of any type of grunt or umph or anything, he's like, "What's wrong? Are you okay?"
No, I'm not okay. Why are you asking? Stop it.
I'm like, if I was okay, I wouldn't be making noises.
Right? Just don't worry about it. Leave me be.
I'm like, I'm good. I'm breathing.
We are so bad. So
But
like
I'm glad that they are like that, because that way they're, I mean, they know, we know that they love us and that they'll always be there for us.
yes.
So I love
And
that.
Joe will tell you I am the biggest pain in his tuchus.
Oh, my husband would tell you I am a massive pain in his tuchus and his wallet.
Well, I take care of all the money, so
Well, I mean,
all Joe says is,
I pay my bills out of mine and then I spend out of his.
"Oh God, you know, smart. I never thought of doing that."
Well, his bank account is a joint account.
Hmm.
And then I opened up my own for my paycheck for me to be able to keep track of the bills that I take care of.
Oh, got you.
And so whenever mine goes empty, I'm like, hey, baby. I'm like, mommy needs something.
Mama needs it. Oh, how much do you love me today? And when I say
Kissy,
that,
kissy.
Joe goes, now what's it going to cost me?
I've gotten to a point where now I just spin and apologize later.
Yeah. Joe and the mailman have dibs. How many packages? Was she up all night?
You lay in bed.
My husband doesn't ask anything unless I start having too many Amazon packages arriving. Then he's like, babe. He's like, did you pay the bills? Yes.
No.
Okay.
Is that something I needed to do? Why you talk bills? Don't do that to me.
Right.
Oh.
We should start calling them paying in our fan club.
Do I?
So we should start calling those that B word paying the fan club,
Yeah, there you go.
because they never seem to leave us alone.
You know? Exactly. Janet has 4. She's taking in, she needs to finish. I have a small project to make. No big projects have to be done.
Good morning, Sewing Wolf. I'm not for sure who that is, but she's
Yeah,
got
you
3.
do. You know who that is, right? Where do you see Sewing Wolf?
Right underneath Michelle is 1 that she's taken into next year, that she's got to finish before the end of this year. And right above Mama Debbie's just 2.
Oh, okay. Sewing Wolf.
It's,
What's your name, sweetheart?
I haven't seen that name before, so.
No.
But they got 3 projects to finish before the end of this year.
Awesome. Awesome.
And Andrea's got all of them. Sewing Wolf is Noreen.
Okay.
But good morning, Miss Noreen. And welcome, welcome. And good morning, Nikki B. Let's see. Michelle says, just an apron this week. Laugh out loud. Everything else is just a whenever it gets done project.
There you go.
Yeah, Michelle always does like the least amount of stressful stuff for herself for Christmas, which is amazing, because seems like I always put so much stress on myself this time of the year. And I think I actually like it, because I do my best work when I'm under stress.
Oh, not me. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, I had the complete freakouts and stress and fussiness and everything, and snapping at the family occasionally whenever it gets really bad. And I only did it to the husband and son. I reserve it for my closest. And everybody's always like, why do you do this to yourself? Because I love the rush.
See, no. I have to have life planned out. I have to know what I'm doing, when I have to be there. Let me see.
See, Candy says, no whips, just 13 tops to quilt. Whoo, Lordy girlfriend, you better get busy.
She is a busy bee.
Yes, she is. And she does such gorgeous work, too.
Yes, she does.
See, Giovanna says, got a call from my brother in Kenya. What happened? Nothing much, just sitting here hanging out and discussing how many, Auntie Donna has asked everybody, how many projects do you want to have completed before the end of the year?
Yeah.
Michelle says that's because she's only doing Christmas for the grandbabies and the great grandbaby boy, not her
Oh,
kids, her husband, or anyone else. Don't have the money or the bandwidth this year.
honey.
I get it. I do for my boys, my youngest one's girlfriend, because they've been together for 3 years, 3 or 4 years. I think 3 years. And I do for my husband and my mom and dad, and that's all I do. I
You
don't
got
have any grants right now to spoil besides my puppies.
it.
And they get spoiled 24/7.
Yeah, so what I did was I came down 30 inches from the top, put a cornerstone in the top that I will be starting with on the left and the right.
Yes.
And I'm doing these, of course, so they match. I should have thought to offset them to give it more look, you know? But I was like,
That's
yeah, I'll do
overrated.
matchy. My OCD today.
Today. Oh, did I say that
Yes,
out loud?
yes, you did. Me and the girls club today. Wow.
Dirty girl.
We not the dirty girls.
The dirty girl.
Ugh.
Papa Joe, never.
Dirty girl 1 and 2.
And then what I'll do, because I'm not sure, like I said, I don't know how long this is right now. So I'm just going to add a full section on both of these.
Yes.
And then when I get down to where I want to add the other cornerstone, I'll show you how I do that.
Ooh, look at her, guys. She is winging it with no plan.
I have absolutely no plan for this. This is
I
just,
I
this
love the
is
fact that you're just going all willy-nilly on it.
this is not my norm. You know that.
Yes. It is completely against your normal OCD, and I love it.
Yeah, and we'll see how it turns out. It's either going to be a hit or a miss.
Girl, you know it's going to be an amazing quilt.
You just say that because it's got purple.
And green. Don't forget the green.
Yeah, but your favorite is.
My favorite is the purple, but I love purple and green together.
See, this is not something I ever would have planned to put together. Is that not?
Yes, and I love the accent fabric that you are using, that texture on that blues and the green
Yeah,
texture,
this is the batiks.
or purple and green texture. I
Yeah, I
love
lied.
that.
I already made the binding.
You lied to me.
I did. I just looked over. The binding is already made. You guys know me too well. Made the binding and forgot. So I did not lie intentionally. Oops, I hate when that happens. But I don't know if I made enough. Let's go that way.
See, Nikki says, need to finish. My sister's well pillows, and she wants bowl cozies. Ugh, I've never made them and never wanted to. Well, Donna just did a tutorial on bowl cozies on what, Friday night?
Yep. And
And
they,
I also have a tutorial, which is a completely different way of doing it than what Donna did. Donna's is amazing. Mine is like a pot holder meets a like a, how did I say it in the video? I can't remember, but essentially mine has like a binding with a little hook for
oh,
hanging up for
cool.
decoration whenever you're not using it.
I think that's
So
a very good idea.
yeah, I'm like, I wanted something different.
Mm-hmm.
And that whole stitch and flip thing was really annoying to me. I'm like, why can't I just put a binding on this?
Oh my. What did Mitzi say? I can't read it.
Okay, Mitzi says, let's see. Nikki says, I'm procrastinating. Michelle says, bowl cozies are fairly quick and easy. You got this. Janet says, she lied for the whole world to see.
Yes, I did. I forgot he was there. Oops.
Mitzi says, I need to finish a challenge quilt and 3 reading pillows by mid-December. You got this, girl.
You got time.
Yes. See, that's a whole like 3 weeks away. You're good,
Right. But who's counting?
right? And that's just a number I'm throwing out at the top of my head. Let's see. Michelle says, I understand that, Nikki. I am the world's worst when it comes to procrastinating. Oh no, girl. I got you topped on that.
I can't. I would be a wreck.
Hence a lion taking
Honestly,
2+
you all,
years.
you all know me too much. Like I'll be on my deathbed, come up here, and I'm like, this is on my calendar. I have to do. And
I'm
like
surprised you didn't have Papa Joe bring your sewing room to the hospital when you had the stroke.
I tell you what, if I could have, he would have. Oh man.
I'm like, I could just see you sitting there. Like, I'm surprised they didn't have to put you in like tie your hands down or something like that in there in order to keep you from going crazy in there and all without your sewing room.
It was awful, and I'm going to complain. It was awful. They were so good to me though.
I'm
So
glad.
to come down to the table real quick, and I show you how I do I just ran wait till he comes down.
Oh, goodness gracious. Janet Tan says that there's 32 days until Christmas.
Oh, good.
Leave it to Miss Countdown.
Yeah. So I've come down to the end. And like I said, this has no plan. So I want to make sure that this is going to line up right here. So what I'm going to do is simple, Donna. That way you will know for future. Is you're just going to mark this at the 1/4 inch because that's where you're going to join it. Does that make sense for you?
Yes, ma'am. That way there you're overlapping them 1/4 inch for that seam allowance.
Yep, just for the seam allowance for this.
Now, do you sew it and then cut it? Oh, so you go ahead and cut it now.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut that off now. And I'm doing the pinking shears on it because it's going to be in a corner.
Yes.
That's the only reason. You do not have to do that, but it gives it more grit.
Now, for me, I would probably like if I tried that method, I would actually probably just leave the fabric on there when I sew it, lay it across it to make sure I'm good, and then cut. At least for at first, whenever I'm first getting it figured out.
Right, but this is how we do it. So Joe, you can take us back off. Now we can talk it.
Hello, Les Cassidy. I don't recall ever seeing your name. Can you tell us what your real name is?
That is.
Oh, okay.
He's one of my neighbors and a good friend.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's
honey.
Les. Yeah, that's Les.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, shows how much I pay attention sometimes.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, girl?
I'm usually busy working on projects whenever you're trying to live stream. So I'm usually listening while I'm working.
Yes. And I think we do a lot of working and videos, and I told Joe the other night, I said I work harder now, retired from the hospital, than I ever did. I do. And on days like, man, it's supposed to be fun, but you worky.
See, my husband's like, you spend so much time in your room and always constantly doing so much. I'm like, but I love it.
You have to,
Yes. See, the thing I keep telling my family, not my husband and son, but family outside of my house is I do this because I love it so much. And it keeps me out of trouble because before COVID, I was a bad kid.
No way.
Not really a bad kid as far as getting in trouble, but I was never home. I was always out peopling and hanging out with friends.
Really?
Yes. And now, ever since COVID, it actually brought myself, my husband, and my son closer, and I'm more of a homebody now.
Yeah.
So now I just spend all that money I would have spent out partying and doing whatever on sewing and quilting.
See, I can't picture you the party girl. Not my sweet innocent Donna.
I can't
No.
even. I can't even do it. I can't even comment with a straight face on that one.
No, it was getting deep, Joe say.
Yeah.
He
I
lifted
was
his
a
feet up off the ground, he's saying.
Yeah, I was a bad girl before COVID, but I've
I
calmed
can't
down
imagine.
tremendously and completely turned my life around. Me and Mama both turned our lives around because of COVID.
See, everything happens for a reason. Do I like COVID? No.
And no, but I do like the fact that it forced me to be at home and get my crap together, for
Mhm.
la for lack of better words.
So you're saying you were a mixed up kid?
I
Um,
was. I was.
yep. What Janet say? I lied today. How did I lie today? The binding, I messed up. That was a lie. But I claimed it as a lie. So yeah.
My name is Danelle. And I do have a channel. Michelle, if you don't mind dropping my channel link, it's exclamation Danelle for me in the chat for anyone that would like to subscribe to my channel.
Donna is on a roll today. No,
Mama
this
Debbie
is,
goes, innocent in all capitals with bunches of question marks.
yeah, she's fit and innocent.
See, if Auntie Donna says it, it's true.
Yeah, there you go. Especially on a tired brain.
Oh, she said no when you said Danelle was innocent. Second
Oh,
lie.
okay. Now I got it. Now I got it. Yeah. Okay. Now I
It's funny, I
understand.
didn't even catch that one either. I was believing you.
No, no, Joe over here, as soon as it come out the mouth, he put his feet up. I said, she's sweet and innocent. Maybe, wait a minute, Debbie say, sweet, maybe innocent? Yeah, no.
I'm definitely sweet.
Joe renamed you.
Little Snotch Tail.
He is on April today.
I love it though. It just makes me gleam with so much smile whenever he calls me Little Snot because I know he loves me.
Yeah. If he didn't, trust me, it would be worse.
Oh, I'm sure.
So now that I've got the cornering on this side, and I like to make sure to keep my quilts square, I like to go ahead and starch at this state of the game as well. It just really helps. COVID brought me to YouTube quilting world. I agree.
Same here.
I would ask in the chat, what did COVID do for you? Like I was not a sewist. I like I
Because you
said,
know what?
no,
Yeah, because
I
there's
learned
so much negativity built around COVID, but in some aspects, it's actually done a lot of positivity too. Like, for instance, with me and my mother, it saved our lives.
right. Goodbye. Goodbye, lass. She leaving. She dumping
Bye,
us.
lass.
Have a good day.
And believe me, I'm not trying to be cold to anybody that lost loved ones because I lost loved ones too and everything
I
from
did
it.
great.
But you always got to try and look for that silver lining and that happy place.
Right. And starch queen over here. Oh well. Us perhaps.
Uh-huh.
But it's a nice way to make sure that when this
Candy,
loads, it's going to stay square.
Candy says COVID brought her back home to Georgia.
Awesome. Mine, it took me into retirement and into how I want to say. I want to word this.
Hi, Miss Mary, the Swan Lady. That's Miss Mary Talley over at the Renegades.
Oh, hi Mary. See, when they change their names, my brain doesn't get it.
And something was going on with YouTube to where half the channels your name comes up as like your @ handle on YouTube, and other half of the channels it comes up as your normal name.
Doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't to me either. I'm like, why does some channels get to have the normal name? Why do I get the handles?
There you go.
Like, I know what it is. YouTube is just trying to make me complicated and stressed out.
There you go.
Good morning, Vintage Style by Joe. How you doing, sweetheart? Yes, Joanna. She says, God always turns it in for good. Yes.
Yep.
I think that's why he gives us the challenges sometimes, is to make us look for the positive.
Okay, well, this week I cry mercy. I'm done. I'm doing good. Thank you.
Right?
All good. All good over here. Tag, I don't want to be it.
Auntie Donna, you know he never gives us more than what we can handle.
Yeah, I know.
You know, sometimes I would like to ask him about his like whole like not more than we can handle thing toward aspect of me.
Yeah, I just chuckle. I'm like, yeah, I get it.
See, Giovanna says it is to get rid of the trolling. Oh, okay. And Mama Debbie says COVID got me into watching the YouTube more.
What have you learned from YouTube this year? That's my takeaway. As a content creator, what have you learned from, let's just say, Donna and me?
So for me, what I learned from YouTube this year as a content creator is not gonna stress so much over my numbers.
Yep.
I am going to go with the flow and enjoy the ride.
Yep.
And the ones that want to watch me will watch me, and the ones that don't want to, then they will go find their happy place.
Absolute. Best way to do it.
Yes. Because at the beginning of the year, I was really stressing over it and had myself all worked up.
No.
And then the second half, I'm like, you know, people are going to watch me if they want to watch me. If they don't, they don't. And because I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I know this. Shh, don't tell anybody I know this.
It's supposed to be our secret.
Yes. I don't know how I could not possibly be everybody's cup of tea, though.
I'm with you, you know?
Let's see. Joanna says only because he is caring and providing for us that it's never more than we can handle. Okay. Good way to look at that. And Joyce JK says COVID allowed me to take a 4-month vacation paid and then retired home. Something took care of us. Home Depot took care of us. That is amazing.
Awesome.
Thankfully, during COVID, I had my husband, myself, and our oldest son all had a job where we all work from home. So it didn't hurt us nearly as bad as what it did a lot of other people.
There you go. Yeah, I learned we could live with less and be happier, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And we are not smarter. We are not smarter than 5th graders.
No.
That homework about killed us.
The whole live with less thing does not go towards fabric.
What? No fabric?
We always need more of that.
I don't know why.
Because Auntie Donna keeps giving these whole squirrely velvets to make me want to make another project.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm not starting anything new this year. Ooh, pretty.
You know ahead of time what I'm doing. So if you can plan to jump in.
I'm always game for jumping in
the world. I also learned a sampler quilt and to challenge myself, go outside of the box. Amen to that. we are doing that again, but I'm doing it with a twist this year, and I'll be leading that, and that'll be a fun project.
Okay,
And
I'm gonna start the day off with la 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 la, la.
I I would say you're probably going to want to, because it's going to make you squirrel when I fill you in.
Oh, goodness gracious, woman.
All I can say is remember the I can't tell you now. I can't. Too many years. I tell you
No,
off.
you'll
Too many
tell me when you're ready to tell me on a DL.
Yeah.
Giovanna goes, as I say, you do you. Don't worry about what people think of you. Just be true to yourself, Danelle. Yes, ma'am.
So what is everyone else's takeaway from the YouTube? Has Donna and I taught you guys anything about us, about our projects? It could be personal about us. Heck, throw Joe under the bus today.
I mean,
He's over
for
here going,
one,
better
how
not.
much do y'all love how much I squirrel?
Yeah.
Because if you were looking at my channel last night about 11:30, there was a YouTube stream for today for 10 a.m. And then all of a sudden at about midnight, there wasn't.
It's like, yeah. I know what
I'm like,
happened.
I was actually laying in bed with my phone. I'm like, I should probably delete that one.
Maybe, maybe not.
Nikki B says, Danella, I gave up on. I'm not going to start anything new a couple years ago.
I literally started dumping totes yesterday, and I only got, not totes, the art bands, and I only got through 3 of them out of 18. So trust me when I say.
Missy says, I learned a Bargello, which needs to be finished. I have too many unfinished projects due to the next project starting, visiting family and medical issues.
Yep.
Definitely understand that one.
Yep. Take a year off and do you.
Yes.
Yeah. I am learning it's okay to say no. If you say no to mine, it will not hurt my feelings. I might cry on the back end and boo-hoo, but it'll be all right. I'm a big girl. I can take it.
Or unless you're a content creator, then she might guilt you.
Okay, hold on. Stop sewing for a bit. Donna, you showed me that binding is not as scary as it looks, and thank you for that. Thank you, Kathy.
Aw, and good morning, Miss Kathy.
That means the world. Thank you.
Vintage Joe goes, poor Joe under the bus.
Always. He likes to look up and do the maintenance.
Giovanna goes, Debbie, Bargello.
He's like, no. No,
Andrea
no.
goes, you, Donna, have been such an inspiration to me. When I do not feel like getting up and getting things done, I remind myself of all you have accomplished, even with all you have to deal with.
Oh, God love you. That is so sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, when I want to take a day off, and I'm not throwing Joe under the bus, but we know what the hospital, the doctors have told me. I have to get up and do something every day, even on the bad days when it hurts, And
Yes.
if I want to take a night off or something, Joe's like, okay, bud, you can take the night off. I'll pull down the thumbnail, but you're going to lose people. They're not going to come back. And then that plays in my head. And I'm like, oh my gosh, no, don't take it down. I'll go up on my deathbed. It's okay.
See, I tell my husband, I'm like,
What?
okay, I'm thinking about taking tomorrow off and
You
everything
told me
from
that
doing my.
when I took Monday night off, that if I keep canceling lives, we will lose subscribers. You didn't mean it in a bad way. You were just setting me.
No.
You can't lay here all day, because I was hurting and I spent too much time laying down.
Yeah,
And he knows
I tell
have
my
to
husband I want to take the day off take the day off and doing a live stream. He go, okay, you want to play a game?
Oh,
I'm like, no, I'll still be in there working. I just don't want to be on camera.
I just sometimes I don't remember to take time to do something for me, if that makes sense. Just like
Yes.
Day and Candace, Heather, you've even said, when do you take time not just to sew, but like a personal sew? Do something
Yes,
that brings
a personal wellness day.
yeah. So
Something
yeah,
that isn't for the channel, that isn't like something just to get clicks and likes and everything and all.
yeah. And I can't do stupid. I can't go out there and act crazy on the YouTube. My husband would divorce me.
But no,
So look at that and he'd be like, girl, there ain't nothing like, no, you're not doing that.
well, Auntie Donna, no.
Wait until you see Marty's return. Marty got married. Yeah, he's been away. There's a whole
That's where
dialogue
he's
to
been on
that.
his honeymoon.
Yeah, he's been mooning.
But it's so funny because I actually showed my dad that video, that live stream last night when I was over there helping them out with stuff after my eye doctor appointment. It was so funny. Dad was cracking up. He's like, y'all, he goes, y'all are crazy.
Yeah, we know that.
Nikki says, I was still running with friends in my 30s and some of my 40s, but I love being at home in my 50s. And now that I'm retired, I'm even more of a homebody. Yes, girl.
Yeah. I honestly, there's times like when I'm away at quilt retreat or I go to days or whatever, I'm out of the area, I'm on the go the whole time. And I enjoy it. I really do. But when I'm home, I get stuck into my routines. I get buried. I'm like, okay, I got
Yeah.
to come out
So
of that.
Jenna put a beautiful, very beautiful comment in here. She goes, I learned a lot. Most importantly, I gained many best friends that are that truly care about me personally.
Amen to that.
Yes, ma'am.
Starting to get heavy. So you know.
Mitzi says 2025 was supposed to be my catch-up year. Medical issues and family losses had another idea. That's okay, girl, because you know what? You're making it out to the end of it, and there's always another year.
Yeah. Absolute.
Michelle goes, Debbie learned she hates Bargello. Always a good lesson to learn.
Stuff I've done that I'm a one and done. I won't ever redo. There is, I don't know if it was because I was an early quilter and bit off more than I could chew. I finished, it was the Jean True Love Challenge for 2022. And that's where I learned all these blocks that I've learned. And I did so many test blocks before I would even add them into the quilt. And that was my first win. And I took first place in Best in Show on my first quilt I ever did.
Oh my gosh, that is
and
amazing.
it hangs here in the sewing room. And I have to pull it down one day and tell you the story about that.
Yes, definitely. Should do like a standalone video for that.
Yeah, that, I mean, that quilt, I even sent the booklet over to Jean Truelove and her husband, because I gave them all the kudos, because I learned to sew one-on-one from her videos. I would pause and write and pause and write, and I sent her my notebook and she signed it.
Oh
And
my God,
she's
that is
like,
so amazing.
that was so detailed. So I am going to do a for new quilters, the way that I learned. It may not be everybody's cup of tea, you know, but I want to.
Everybody learns differently though, so.
Yep. I had so many people teach me binding and I never stick in my head. The mitered on the borders never stuck in my head. Do it like you do your binding. It really didn't. And one day I was watching Tiffany and she did it and I put it in slow-mo and it clicked right away.
Oh,
And I was
awesome.
like, why did I make that so hard on myself? I
I
didn't
want
do
to do
myself.
I want to do mitered borders. I just
Mhm.
haven't taken the time to try it yet.
Right.
Let's
And it really,
see. There was okay, Mitzi is leaving. So bye, Mitz.
bye, Mitzi, honey. Have a great day.
See,
Everybody
Giovanna
knows.
says she thinks that we will lose the ones that just don't care. And that's totally fine. Not everybody's cup of tea. So
Right. And, life's a journey. It's meant to be lived.
and
Right.
Vintage Joe says her husband tells her that if she doesn't feel like doing it, then don't do it.
Yeah, that's what Joe tells me. Like I went and I feel like a dirty girl now saying this, but I went a whole week without dusting my house or vacuuming, and it about killed me. But when I slipped in the tub and I snapped the two vertebrae and herniated two of my discs, I laid on the couch. That's why we had to cancel. I was in major pain. And
Oh my gosh, Auntie Donna.
yeah, it was bad. And that's why I have trouble getting this arm up right now. And I'm going to physical therapy starting on December the 1st. We have to give it a couple more weeks to heal. But Joe, he's right in everything you tell me. And my arthritis, my sister, my brother, and I, rheumatoid runs really bad in my family. And we were told, I want to say, what was it, Joe? 97, 98 that I have the arthritis. My sister was told before me. And no, it wasn't in the 90s. I'm sorry. It was yeah, it's been about 15 years. And the doctor tell me, my brother, and my sister that we have to keep moving. If you don't, you will end up in bed. You'll end up in the wheelchair. And like our grandparents and my mom, And
Yeah.
so my sister, after diagnosis, she had a bone infection in her leg where they tapped it to take fluid out, and she went to bed. And the poor thing never got back up after 2011. She'd been
Oh
bedbound,
no.
and the arthritis really wreaked havoc on her body. And God love her, but she got mind and everything's there. It's just the body from the arthritis.
Yeah.
It just kills you to see. And like when I have bad days with the hurting and stuff, and Joe, he just looks at me and I'm like, I know I have to move because he can hear me crunch and stuff.
Yeah. That's the reason I would like whenever I have my really bad days, ever since I had hurt my back and everything. Anytime I have really bad days, my son's like, Mom, he's like, anything that you had too much struggle doing, let me know. He's like, and I'll take care of it.
Right.
I'm like, I'll let you know if I start having too much of a hard time. I'm like, but I had to force myself to move.
You have to. Like Joe's back out yesterday morning, and you give it that one day of, okay, it hurts so bad I don't want to move.
Yes.
But after that, you have to move. It's like a sprained ankle. You have to move, or
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
going
one of the
to
best things
stiffen
for a
up.
sprained ankle is get up and start slowly applying weight to it because you want to work that out.
Yeah, and Joe he knows my body sometimes, and I'm not talking dirty. He knows it better than me sometimes. He's like, okay, you've been up for blah blah blah. You've been going at it for days. Let's time out right now. I want you to go lay down. And I'm like, you're not my daddy. And he doesn't mean it that way. He's looking out for me. Well,
Definitely.
never be guilty for not doing a thing, especially if you're in pain. Yeah, I do. I really feel guilty. Like if I'm sitting there on the sofa and I look on my TV stand and it's black and I see dust, I can't concentrate on that show. I have to clean that off. It just no. What happens
Yeah,
if I check out or we get company? They're going to think I'm a dirty girl. No.
my theory is you coming in my house, you're gonna have to deal with the way that my house is because my house is very much lived in, and we got way too many hobbies, and there's no way of me putting everything in a clean, ordered.
Look up. My neck's getting stiff.
Poor little buttercup's got one stuck sideways. You're having a hell of a time.
Oh,
All over
What's the
place.
matter with my buttercup?
she's having trouble in the yard, so he's got to go back down. That fire whistle scare her. She on the back porch now. I tell you that.
She's on the porch. She was out in the yard.
She's struggling to potty. He fed her a
Aww.
cookie yesterday. Anytime she eats bread and cookies, anything, she gets bound up.
Aw,
So
poor
he has to
baby
walk
girl.
her. So he'll be back.
Okie dokie. I got this, Papa Joe.
Flange binding is simple and adds a really pop. Yes, it does. I
I
was
would
out.
love to do a flange binding, but I don't know how.
I will show you. I'll do a video on it. That way I'll send it to you privately. Or I
Okay.
can do it. But the flange binding is the best. I went to visit Becca and we went to a quilt show that she was part of and she was working it. So Tucker and I, we walked around and this woman was teaching stuff. So we sat down and put an ear to it and we took her directions, wrote it down, and we videoed her and we come home and practiced it. And it's easy now. But at the
That is
time, it's
awesome.
like, oh, wow.
Yeah, it's always looked so cute with that little pop of stripe on there. And I so want to do it. I just
It looks-
never have tried and don't even know where to start.
Like the woman taught us, you go with a wider stripe until you get the hang of it. Then you can take it down,
Okay.
which made sense. So we did one or two just practice strips, you know?
Yes.
More
Let's
bread for
see.
Oh, I got one. Does anyone have any regrets with quilting? Things like buyer's remorse.
Like that.
You wish you wouldn't have done it.
Oh, I got one.
Okay, go ahead.
Not choosing to try. My regret is not buying the actual kit for the lion instead of going with. It's not so much. I love the way the lion's looking. Don't take me wrong on this. I love how it's coming out. But I put myself into a predicament that I was not prepared for with doing my very first legit kit as a picking my own fabrics.
Right.
Oh, put your.
Let's see. Mama Debbie says, okay, bye. Gotta run. Martha wants to go shopping. I never say no to shopping. Love y'all.
Have a good
blessed
day,
and fun day.
Debbie.
Lay
I
down.
expect I expect a shopping haul later if it's all cute stuff. Let's see. Nikki B says, I have learned I can do a lot of things my husband used to do. Since his cancer diagnosis, I have taken over all of the household chores. Much love and hugs and prayers, sweetheart. Good morning, Miss Susan Monger. She says, hope everyone has a wonderful day.
June Johnson, good morning. Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, Miss June. Nikki says, I've learned my fabric tastes have changed over the years. So has mine lately.
Yeah. And I don't think it's anything we're doing. I think that's where my regret came in because like I was very, very new. I started with mask. And the fabric that was left over from the mask, I cut down into 2.5-inch blocks, 4-inch and 5, just to learn how to sew.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Giovanna. She says, your line is beautiful.
Yes,
Thank
it is.
you. He'd be a whole lot more beautiful once he's done. Ooh,
You'll
I
just be
love
glad
that
to get
part.
him done. You see how it's now you see my vision?
Yes, I love that. It's so pretty.
And then the binding is this for when I come back around.
Yeah, I love it so much.
So this was all drawn out on my iPad, so I knew what I was doing. Or the vision I had for it.
Katie Kress says, every time I bind a quilt, Bob asks me if I'm going to use a flange.
I think a flange really dresses the quilt. That and if you're facing it. Now, I really like that technique as well.
Now, what exactly is facing?
I'm going to show you that for your legit lion.
Okay.
Because, yeah, you definitely want to do it as a facing versus a binding. There's no border. And you put the binding on the front and wrap it to the back and whip it in. And you
Okay.
make sure the hangers are added in the back. It's
Oh,
all,
awesome.
there's a lot of hand sewing to do the facing, but you'll never regret it.
Well, you know what? You know me, I love my hand sewing, so.
Right. And it's just you're sewing a border on the backwards way. But there's no
Okay.
border. I'll show you Joe's quilt. Leanne from over at Mennonite Farmhouse, she was at my retreat, and she was gracious enough to, I can't hold a needle because the dexterity is not there. And
Yes.
she took off and took her a good part of the morning, and she wrapped mine and whipped it in, and I'll always be grateful for that.
Oh, wow. That is
And it
amazing.
really looks nice.
That is one thing I loved about the retreat. It's like there was always someone there that knew that technique or what you wanted to do and was always willing to help.
Absolutely.
And it was great to actually have people right there face to face that can help, show, teach, do whatever.
Right. Like I love the technique. I've done many quilt jackets, but I love the technique that Brenda showed in my next quilt coat that I'm working on behind the scenes.
Yes.
I'm going to try it her way instead of building the arms, adding them in, and then closing them up. Try it
Okay.
that way.
Yeah, I'm actually been thinking because I'm like, okay, I'm like, I could use that fabric that we bought and everything that had that grandmother's quilt looking fabric, cheater fabric, whatever,
Yeah.
to do a quilt coat like how Brenda did hers and everything and and all. I'm like, but I want to be different, of course. I mean, it's me. I got to be different.
Right.
So, and I've always been so much in love with cathedral windows.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking about taking the fabric and adding another color as the base color
Mm-hmm.
and making it into cathedral windows as my and do that as my quilt jacket.
Are you in my head? I'm literally working on a video for that.
Are you kidding me? It's something I just thought of over this weekend and everything because I'm like, I don't want to be just like everybody else and just slap some fabric together, quilt it, and make a jacket. I want something special, and I love cathedral windows.
Yeah, I think they're beautiful.
Yeah, they are. Then plus, it would add that extra layer and heaviness that I love.
Mm-hmm. And we live where it's cold.
Yes.
And yeah.
Michelle said she regrets nothing. I figure if my taste changes as far as fabric, I can cut it down into 5-inch circles for yo-yos and it will be gorgeous in a quilt. Yes, ma'am.
Candace, I'll show you how to flange bind anytime, baby.
See, I think you just got to do a video, Auntie Donna.
I can do that.
That way there, all of us non-flangers can learn how to flange.
There you go. Hey, I bet the green and the purple. Let me lay those two colors together. And I'll see how that would look to wrap the...
Ooh.
But I've already got the binding made. I have many other projects.
You got this.
Yeah, well, I can do that.
Nikki says, Joe, your applique snowmen are adorable. Love them. Yes. My favorite block of hers is obviously the red pickup truck. I love an old vintage red pickup truck.
Now, let me ask you a question. When you do, you like that? Your pre-records, how much time do you spend on the editing?
I do a quick little run through to make sure that there's nothing blips. And then if I said or did something wrong, I'll add in like a little text right there to correct myself. And then that's about it.
Okay.
Because this one here for 12 days of Quiltmas, I'm telling you right now, I'm really upping my game and pushing myself out of my normal and doing edits and and bunch of small clips that I'm going to be putting together. And it's going to be something I've never done before on my channel. And it's going to be amazing. So y'all
So
got
what
to
day are
check out
you?
my, I am day 8, I believe it is.
Yep.
So I'm like, I'm so excited to see what everybody does.
Yeah. I had to get Marita's wedding dress.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
So,
you had to go wedding dress shopping for your little girl.
yeah, wait till you see. Man, Marty and Marita, they had big wedding.
Yeah,
Many squirrels attended.
I'm hoping by the end of today, all my video clips will be completely recorded, so that way then I can start putting them together to get it scheduled for the drop on my day.
Yeah, I don't know how far Joe is on ours, and I'll be honest. It's all recorded. But
Yeah, I just been recording like little clips here and there as I go because mine's all handwork.
right. Remember, shorts bring more views. Yeah, but they don't get you out as much. We need to just figure out how to grow. That's it. And if we grow organically, great.
Susan says, I have made quite a few quilted jackets for my mom. Yeah, I've made several quilted jackets and I love making them. And funny thing is, I made one for my husband, both my sons. I sold one to a customer. And I think I made one or two others for family members. And I made one for my youngest son's girlfriend.
Now you do yours out of the t-shirts, not
I do
t-shirts.
mine out
the
of hooded
sweatshirt
zip-up
hoodies.
jacket. I use hoodies to do mine. And I actually have, and mine is that I'm making, the one I'm going to make for myself is going to be out of a hooded zip-up jacket. So what I do is I disassemble the entire jacket and I use that as my template to cut out my fabric and everything. But this one here, I'm going to be doing a little differently. So I'm trying to get everything figured out in my head before I start touching any fabric.
Right. Yeah, make sure you take picture in black and white. And that will tell you if you're on the right track.
Yeah, because, well, my main fabric for it is this right here. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to be able to showcase this within this cathedral window. Because I'm thinking I want this inside the little window.
Ooh, yeah, that would be cute. But that's going to be awful lot of fussy cut.
It is, but
did you
it's going
get
to be
the accent fabric for that?
Huh?
I think you got the accent fabric for that, right?
Yes, you had got blue for yours and I got purple for mine.
Okay.
We had to get our signature colors. Let's see. Susan says, beautiful red quilt behind you, Donna.
Oh,
I know.
thank you.
I was bragging to her about that quilt before we even went live. And then Susan also said, quilted jackets are hot right now.
They are.
And
if you're thirsty.
Yes. Let's see. Vintage Joe says, shorts help boost previous videos and get more eyes on your channel. Shorts help boost previous videos. Okay.
I got you.
I don't even know how to do a short from a previous video. I'm like, I see everybody doing this. I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
I would rather just do a short.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, go watch this and just add the link. Let's see, which I need to get better about doing shorts. I always got it in my head to do one, and then time gets away with me and it never gets done. Because I squirrel.
Just a little. Just a little.
see. Joyce JK says, Michelle, mom made me a yo-yo vest when I was a teen. Oh, so cool. Wouldn't wear. I thought it was for old folks. Well, I'm that old folks now. Laugh out loud.
Aw,
That is so awesome. Do you still have that vest?
that would be cool.
Yes.
I
Giovanna?
really want to just challenge myself. You know the Dolly Parton song, "The Coat of Many Colors."
Yes.
I think that would look so beautiful. I'm just always squirreling.
You never.
Too many projects, not enough time.
I know. We just had to discontinue sleep.
Yeah, it's overrated. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Yes. It's so funny because if my husband and son tells me, okay, it's about dinner time, I'm like, just bring me my dish in here. And they'll actually bring me my dish in here and I'll sit there and try to eat while I'm working. Unless it's something sloppy, then I go out there and eat because I really
Right.
don't like anything. I really don't like food in here in my room
hmm
because I'm always worried about it getting on my fabric and then I have
I
to
am
cry.
really lucky. Since my cholesterol, was it cholesterol? No, my A1C went up. And we were eating out, eating junk we shouldn't have been. So the doctor's like, we got to straighten this mess up. So the last month, well, we're 2 weeks in, 3 weeks, something like that. No bread, no good stuff, high protein, all that. And I honestly am feeling better, you know? But I do the cooking and Joe does the cleanup, and I appreciate that, you know? Like I
Yes.
do dishes as I go. So there's not a lot. He's got our plates and our silverware and whatever pots I use.
Yeah,
But that means the world to me because by the time I've stood out there and the back and the forth, sitting down while I'm waiting, it's a lot.
Yeah, it was so amazing yesterday with all the craziness going on because I was like nonstop run all day long from the moment I turned off my camera on my live stream and did not get home to even sit down and take a breather until about midnight last night.
Mhm.
But it was like all like my appointments, helping mom, and then spending time with hubby outside the house, just the two of us.
Right.
And everything. And it's like, it was so awesome. Hey, Miss Laura. Laura Sup is
Good
here.
morning. Good morning.
And it's like, by the time I got got a chance to sit down and relax and everything, I'm like, oh my gosh. I never got to any laundry or dishes or anything around the house that I wanted to do. I got it this morning. My husband had already taken care of a lot of the dishes
Now
from
that's
yesterday
sweet.
for me. I'm like, aw, I thank you. Because normally I do it. Normally I handle all the dishes and laundry
See,
and they
that's
take
my
care of
love
everything else.
language. That's my love language. Help me around the house. Open the car door when I get in. Help me get in and out if I'm struggling, having a bad day, you know?
Yes.
And Joe checks all the boxes. I am honestly richly blessed with him.
Yeah, for me, it's in the mornings, I make my husband's coffee. I cater to him in the mornings. And then at night, he caters to me by preparing my dinner plate for me and bringing it to me. And then they take my dishes back to the kitchen whenever I'm done eating. So it's like we spoil each other all
Right.
throughout the day and everything.
Right. And I love it. I get a big chuckle when people say marriage is 50-50. No, it's 100-100. You
Yes.
take care of each other. You sign on for the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yes. You have to in order to make it work.
Yep. There is no his. Everything's mine. He knows that.
Well, he'd be like, okay, well, there are certain things that is his.
Oh, everything's his and mine. But I like to tease him. The
Well, see, the way I
grandkids, they go to him and they're like, Papa, can we have you? Because I have no money.
I'll always tell him, I'm like, you can have as many girlfriends as you want. They just not getting your paycheck. I'm like, I claim rights to that.
I got too many years invested in this man. Trust me, it's cheaper to keep me than get rid of me.
Yeah.
We are good together. My daughter in
Let's
Florida
see.
What is it? I can't understand.
Okay, my daughter in Florida wants one of those elemental quilt jackets. I bought the pattern, but she needs to get the quilt she wants me to use.
Oh,
Very cool. Giovanna says, see, Susan says, I forgot I've got craft shows on November 30th. I thought it was 2 weeks away. Nope, it's next Sunday. Ooh, girlfriend, you better get busy. Chop, chop.
yes.
And Giovanna says, I'll be helping my friend with her stall from the 26th November to the 6th of January.
With her what?
With her stall, I'm assuming at a quilt show.
Oh,
Where's my
awesome.
girl? Where's my girl? Looky here.
Oh, all dressed up fancy today.
Yes, we got our fancy jammies on today.
Oh, Joe, look at that jammy girl. Donna, I say the same thing. Marriage is definitely 100. If you don't give it all, it won't work. Yeah. And people
Yes.
back in our day, when we got married, they, so many people I went to high school with divorced so many times they can't remember what order they were married in, you know? And Joe and I, we are old school, I guess you say. There's no checking out unless it's in a pine box. We work it out. You don't go to bed with a fight. You know, you work it out or you stay up all night until you do.
Yeah,
You know, it's just you don't give in, you don't give up.
Yep, we refuse to go to bed unless we are able to tell each other that we love each other.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can be mad all you want, well, and because me and him both are Aries and fire signs, so sometimes it just takes us a few days and everything. But as long as we can still say we love each other and give each other a hug and kiss goodnight, then it's all good. We will figure it out.
Yeah. We just don't go to bed mad. That's the big thing. We don't let the sun sit, you know, on anything big.
Giovanna says, I
ask
agree with you,
him.
Don. Giovanna says, I agree with you, Donna. I hate it when my men say that they are helping their wife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no help. It's ours. And I'm so blessed. And I can't say it enough. Joe is such a good man. But I don't want it, I just don't want it to go to his head, you know?
Yes. Thank you, Susan. This here is little Miss Luna Bell, my sweet baby girl. And she has some hot spots on her thighs, which is why we had the jammies on her to help keep her from being able to chew on them. Thank you, Giovanna. And Miss Laura. Everybody's saying she's so cute. She's a mama spoiled little baby girl. It's so funny. I walk in the room and she doesn't even just wag her tail. She wags her entire booty. Let's see. Jack was my third time the charm. The first two were abusive, Nikki B says.
Mm.
Yeah, I call my first marriage my practice round.
That'll do it.
Especially since the entire relationship from the time we started dating to the time we got divorced was 3 years. I'm like, that was just me practicing for the real one.
All right, it measures out 76 wide, 86 long.
Look at you.
Joe? Joe.
It's a nice size twin.
You want to help me hold it out?
Yeah.
So that'd be like what, a nice size twin, Auntie Donna?
Do I?
So that's like what, a nice size twin?
I'd say a good full.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch. Buttercup, you gotta move.
Okay, look at the quilt, Lulu.
Look at that bone.
Look at the quilt, Lulu.
Yes, you got her PJs on. Yes.
We got little rainbow leopard print PJs on today.
Okay. I go ahead and spotlight. You want to spotlight that where we get it all.
Oh, Steve, we can't.
Let's
can't.
see.
It's
Laura
okay.
says
Never
we
mind.
do good.
Pin.
Yeah.
There. There you go. So this is how it turned out. I show you the corners and the way they lined up. Really nice coming. And got 120 of the green. So I think it turned out really nice. Let me know in the chat what you think of it. And next I'll be quilting it up and seeing what we come up with. No, I'm not going to ball it. Hey guys, what do you want me to do with it? Just ball it up for you? No.
After you just sat there and did all that pressing,
You're going to have to get the. Yeah, I'm having him have me fold it. Why? We're here.
Oh, a second.
And all this, I have to tell Shelly to check out because these are all the bags she blessed me with. And then this will go downstairs after I build the backing.
You'll nod again.
All right. Rita, welcome and thank you for becoming a channel supporter. If anybody else here wants to help support the channel, we greatly appreciate it. And Rita, you have to email Joe at Donna@handmadebyYing.com. Or Donnell, you're one of my mods, I think. You can add her into the squirrel group, I think.
yes, ma'am.
Can you handle that for me?
I got you.
Yeah, that way she can get in now.
Yeah, because I already know what her name is on Facebook. So
Yeah, that make it easier. You know what I mean?
yeah, because on Facebook, it's like she's got like her real name but spelt backwards. So I already know what it is, and she's one of my
Okay.
members.
Okay. Yeah, that's too hard for my brain. I'd never get it. Too much work.
You'd
So,
probably actually see her name in the correct direction if you looked at it.
okay, Rita, you don't have to. Donnell's going to add you to the squirrel group for me.
Let's see. Laura says, my daughter was married to an abusive man who was a narcissist. He said all the right things before they were married and then switch flipped. They divorced 4 months and are they divorced 4 months or living together after living together.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I couldn't take someone tell me all the time what to do, how to do it. God didn't bring me on this earth to be a slave to anybody.
No. And Nikki says, Jack and I do argue, but he is very good man, very kind and loving. He tolerates my sassy mouth.
Oh, Rita said she's already in the squirrel group. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, looking at it, that was just her doing that whole like 1 month membership
She joined back
announcement.
up. Yeah, she joined back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes the cards expire and it drops them out. And I don't.
Oh, very cool. Susan says, I've only got 15 Amish folded star pot holders to finish and cosmetic botsy bags to finish.
Ooh,
I love the Amish
pattern.
star.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful. The cosmetic bag, what one do you use? The pattern.
Oh, that was Susan that posted that, so we'll have to wait for her response.
Yeah.
Let's see. Laura says, we do go to bed angry, but say we love each other and we'll talk in the morning. Usually clearer heads prevail and it's no big deal the next day and we end up laughing about it. That is always good when you can laugh about it.
Yeah. I push Joe. Honestly, when we do fuss, I'm not going to sit and say we don't. I think all married couples fuss. But I'll get him so rip snorting mad sometimes, fume come out his ears. And he's like, Donna Lee, leave me alone. And I'm like, I'll get right in front of him and I'm like, tell me that to my face. Give me a kiss.
See, I get angry. If I get angry enough, I have a tendency of saying really mean, hurtful things. And so it's like, I'll get super quiet and I'll be like, leave me be. We'll talk in a little bit. Let me cool down. I'm like, because I don't want to say something I cannot take back.
Yeah, because once the words come out, you can say you're sorry, but they're always out there.
Yes.
The tongue is the most vital part of the body. It has the most hurt. Hello, Sassy. Welcome,
Sassy.
sweethearts.
Hey, girl.
It's good to see you.
Yes. I see she's been doing the EPP thing too with the really big headsies.
Yes, I
A
think
lot of
that's
people have been
gonna be-
jumping onto the EPP board wagon.
Yeah, if I could hold a needle, I would do, because I think it's so pretty.
It is. And it's so super relaxing.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with my cheater quilt. I'm trying to figure out how I want to quilt it because that's going to be one of my quilt codes.
Awesome sauce.
Giovanna, she left the day he got mad at her, punched her in the wall next to her head. She was lucky to get out. Oh my,
Sweet.
Laura. Oh my.
You know, the important part is she got out and she's better from it. So,
Amen. You learn life lessons. But
yes.
I think it means grit. You got to try to stick it out if you can. And now if there's abuse, mental, physical, get out.
Yes.
Sometimes I use orphan blocks with borders for cosmetic boxy bags. That's cool. That's really cool.
Papa
Oh,
Joe, I just realized you changed my name on my screen.
it's been that way all day.
I just noticed it.
Yeah, and you said when I tell you earlier, I say he gave you a nickname back.
Yeah,
I
I
thought,
seen that he did it in the I seen he did it for my link on YouTube. I just
no,
didn't see that he did it on the screen.
yeah, it's been that way all day. Oops.
Guess I need more coffee.
Somebody's not paying attention.
Just say you're slacking.
Pay attention.
Oh,
Oh,
you
too
guys.
funny.
Haha, Donna, yeah. He got her good this time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So what everybody's plans for today? You going channel hopping? What you doing?
I am gonna be probably channel hopping or maybe even hanging
Are
out
you
with Auntie
working?
Donna if she opens up Zoom.
Zoom's gonna open up.
And
I
working.
just need
Yeah,
like
be
10
getting
minutes.
my invoices sent out and my orders packaged up to be shipped once they are delivered. I mean, once the
Yeah.
invoices are paid.
Yes, Sassy, you are seeing a baby lock flare. Joe bought it with the intent he was going to be running it and come on camera.
And you see which side of the camera it's
He,
on. Hey, Day!
he lasted a couple little projects and he gave it his all. But like he said, it's just not his thing. He tried.
Hey,
He
the
didn't
important
like
part
it.
is he tried, though.
Yep. And I give him credit. He doesn't things he doesn't like about it. I think if he gave more time, he would learn to love it. But he's more of a techie guy. Now, if I said, Joe, something went wrong, he would rip it apart and fix it.
Yes.
He doesn't like the sewing part, and that's okay. It's not his cup of tea.
And that's okay because that way there's more space and more toys for you.
I would have added to what we paid for this and got my pro stitcher. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm enjoying this. I
Yes.
really am.
And now you can make your own labels.
No. Nah, I'm not feeling that froggy yet. I don't have self-confidence. I have to try. I didn't have self-confidence, so I was drawn to the jerks. My threes.
My 30s, I got my self-confidence. I was okay with being alone, and then I met Jack at work.
Oh, awesome, Nikki.
Let's see.
Somebody said Betty. Something happened to Betty. I'm so sorry, Betty. I can't see. I wish my
Betty
husband.
says, I wish my husband was still here to be mad at. He passed 8 years ago this month. Aw, honey, much love and hugs. I'm so sorry.
It never gets easy. I don't care. It never gets easy. Hey, Day. Who won the game? You must tell me.
Yes. How did he do? How did the blessings do?
I had the
Andrea
same
says, my plumber is here. Thank God it's an easy fix. The pan that sits under the AC rusted out. He can replace that today. No parts needed. Awesome sauce.
Awesome. So you like the flare? Yeah, everybody starts small, I guess, and work their way up.
Laura,
I
I
have
feel
a
the same way
vision.
about Laura. I feel the same way about my oldest son. He's 26 and hasn't found his forever yet. Granted, he keeps telling me he's not looking for her and he doesn't want a relationship, but I'm hoping
Right.
his mood changes.
Oh, wow. Did I decide to do this one?
1.5.
See, numbers today, everything's backwards. I almost said 5-1. Oh, wow. They are so small. I bet.
Yeah,
We
1.5 are definitely smaller to work with.
Yeah. We won. Awesome. Double overtime. Then penalty kicks to decide the winner. And we go to the championship at 150. Are you staying there, Day? I never really dated after my divorce, had young kids to raise, worked full time, and didn't want to take a chance of having bad person. Amen to that. I get it. That's the scariest part. I don't care what anybody says. They'd be nicey, and you start to trust them, and they diddle your kid or something. That would petrify me.
Yeah, that would get me locked up.
I might love them, but I would be scared. That's always going to be something in a woman's head. Could they cross that line?
Yeah.
No. No, I would be a Lorena Bobbitt.
Then shoot him.
No, I let them bleed out.
No, let him shoot.
Giovanna says, my daughter is 27 now. We could get them together. There's only a slight little ocean issue.
All right, guys, I don't know what time it is.
It is
11
going right
o'clock.
on to 11 o'clock right now.
So you hang tight a minute. Everybody,
Yes,
thank you guys for taking your time today to come hang out while we built this quilt out. I think it turned out better than I even thought it would. And now I have to come up with quilt design. Am I going to just like, I don't know. We'll have to see. Next time you see it, it'll be quilted and you tell me if I did a hit or a miss. I'll
my vote
always
is for
keep you
hit.
guessing.
My
I have no
my
idea.
vote is hitting it out of the park.
There's always hope. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but yeah, it's too pretty to just meander.
Yes.
It turned out better than I thought it would. So you guys take care. God bless. Have a fabulous rest of your Sunday. Joe and I will see you back here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for me to do the Tennessee challenge. And I hope that you guys please go to your social medias and share our videos, share our channels, and point people into our directions, because together we grow, together we sow, and this community is so great. Donnell, baby girl, thank you for staying with me today, handling the chat. When
you're
I'm
so
really
welcome.
tired, the brain doesn't handle it very well. And Day, no, you were missed. Heather was missed. Janine was missed. My mods took a day to do them, and life happens.
And
So,
that's okay, because that's why you got me.
Yep, that's why I brought you on. Read. Today, just read. So, bye, guys.
It was weird actually sitting here and not sewing.
You didn't even realize you weren't, did you?
No, because I was busy talking with you and watching what you're doing and reading the chat and just having a good time and playing with my little Miss Luna Bell.
There you go. So I'll see you guys on Monday night. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.